Hi, this is Valerie. Thank you for joining me for a brief video on running payroll in QuickBooks Full Service Payroll. To run payroll, I'll navigate myself to the Employees tab. From here, I can review my employee list. If I click on the names, I'll be brought into their profile where I can take a look at what's going on, make changes, update employee information and pay types, and all that good stuff if needed. You'll want to make any necessary updates there before running payroll. Please note that if direct deposit is showing as pending, they will be paid by paper check until that pending status changes. Chances are there's some action needed on your part, so be sure to review any action items from the dashboard. That being said, I can pay the employee by paper check today. If I want to review my last payroll run, I can click on the paycheck list, or I can jump into running payroll. There is a drop down here if you need to run a bonus only or commission only payroll. If any of my employees had fringe benefits, I'd also see that fringe benefit only run here as well. If any of your employees are set up on a different pay schedule than others, you would choose the pay schedule you're working on right now and be brought to this page to run payroll. In the corner, we'll see the pay schedule as well as the bank account being used, the pay period and the pay date, and the total pay. I'll see the list of employees to be paid, and I can check and uncheck. Maybe I have a part-timer that's not going to be part of this week's payroll. I will also see the pay method represented by an icon. This is the paper check. If anyone was being paid by direct deposit, we'd see a similar icon with a lightning bolt. If I click on that, it will show me how they're being paid. And if they were being paid by direct deposit, I could make a one-time change here if I needed to. Same goes for salary. I have one salary employee on this list. If I click on that, it's showing they're getting their regular salary, but I could do a one-time adjustment if they had any unpaid time this period. The columns across are going to reflect what pay types are turned on in your employee settings. So these 4 employees have regular pay, and a few of them have some overtime and vacation. A couple of them have bonus and commission turned on. This will all update depending on how employees' profiles are set up. So you still have an opportunity here to back out and go make changes in their profile before you run payroll. If your client has time tracking employees entering time activities or timesheets into QuickBooks Online, the hours will populate in payroll. And this includes T-Sheets data. Once the time is approved on the QBO side, it will show up in payroll. Or you can enter hours the old-fashioned way. Hours can be entered in hours minutes, but that will be converted to a decimal format. Once you have your pay information filled in, you can click the little pencil icon here if you need to look at the full details of the check or make any other adjustments. So you can see it's going to show me more information around this employee's pay, and I can even pop these employee taxes, deductions, employer taxes out. Any fields that can be changed will give you the option. If they can't, it usually means that that particular line item is tied to a tax rate. And we, of course, have expert help if you run into any questions or hangups as you're going through running payroll. Next, I can either save this payroll run for later or go forward to preview the payroll. The review and submit page will show me my total payroll cost with the breakout here, and will show the checks that need to be delivered. Down below, I have another opportunity to make any edits. So if I click that pencil icon, I could jump into this employee's check and fix any mistakes that may have been made or anything else that needs to be considered. If an employee has been paid through our system before, you will also see an option to compare this payroll to their previous payroll. I do have an opportunity to save for later again, or I can submit payroll, which for paper checks will bring us to a page where I can enter in my check numbers, or I could print out my paychecks. If an employee is being paid by direct deposit, I'll have the options, of course, to print pay stubs. And then if I've set up for employees to be able to view their paychecks online, I'll see the details of that here as well. And then I click Finish Payroll, and it brings me back to the main screen. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope that the information was helpful.